Your parents are right. Go back. Go back and study that nursing. Go back and do engineering. You thought I was going to say, pursue your dream. Pa! Story time about how I finally stood up to my parents about my college and career path and how I somehow managed to survive to tell the story. So boom, first year of college, I started off as a computer engineering major. Yep, you heard right. Software. But there was just one problem. I hated programming. Like, hated it with a deep, dark passion. Next thing you know, academic probation. The absolute ghetto. That was one of the saddest periods of my life. Oh my gosh. And I was so disappointed in myself. I was so distraught. I didn't even know how I was going to even bring myself to tell my parents. Matter of fact, did I even tell my parents? I don't think I told them. So I said, you know what? It looks like the tech field is just not for me. So I gave up on that and I decided to pivot. I went into the healthcare field and I decided to study chemistry instead. I thought maybe I'd go to pharmacy school, but chemistry said, no, ma'am, this ain't for you either. I had a friend, he advised me to take one of those career quizzes. I took it and some of the things that came up was education and physical therapy. He advised me, he said, okay, well, since you still want to be in the healthcare field, why not, check out what physical therapy has to offer? So I decided to change my major to exercise science. When I tell you my parents were not okay, oh my God. My mom literally fell out in our chapel. So dramatic. And yes, we have a chapel in our home. That's how Nigerian this story is. My dad, on the other hand, did not fall out. But you can literally see the disappointment in his face. So he basically said, it's your life. Just make sure you know what you're doing. In other words, don't come back to this house asking for money. That's what that really meant. Then came the nursing school era. After I had changed my major, my mom called me daily. Just go and do nursing. You better change your major. You're playing with your future. Every day, this woman called me religiously. I still graduated with exercise science, but eventually I gave in and I decided to apply for nursing school. And as luck would have it, I actually got in. But then I said, actually, I don't want this. I don't want to do this. So I decided not to move forward. I knew I had to try some things out. And that's exactly what I did. My parents did not understand it at all. The lectures I received over the years, whew. So yes, I carved out my own lane. Guess what? I ended up right back in the very place I tried to escape. Tech. So you may be wondering, Nancy, what's the moral of this story? The moral of the story is your parents are right. Go back. Go back and study to be a doctor. Go back and study that nursing. Go back and do engineering. You thought I was going to say, pursue your dream. Pa! No, but seriously, I really love how my life turned out. It didn't go exactly how my parents planned it, but at the end of the day, God's plan is the greatest plan of all. And plot twist, I actually discovered that I have a really deep, deep love for fashion. And I even started my own business. Look at God. And let me tell you, my parents did not understand it. I got lecture upon lecture for years about doing something more stable. Fast forward to now, they brag about me like it's their full-time job. She's doing very well. My daughter. The same people that were falling out though. Ha! So yes, carve your own path, but use wisdom. If you know what you're doing can really pursue results, go for it. I won't lie, if I could go back, I would have stayed with nursing. The degree is solid, and nurses are amazing. And honestly, it gives you options. I feel like that field is so wide. There's so many things you can do as a nurse, in my opinion. But honestly, I don't regret a thing. Because every twist, every plot, every pivot, every no led me to this exact life that I have now. Growing up, I couldn't even picture or imagine the life I have now. It felt so far away, as if it wasn't for people like me. But God had a hand in everything, and that's exactly how I know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. To think, I've barely scratched the surface. And guess what? Your story is still being written too. So let's stay tuned. Just like that, makeup is done. And we're done. If you want details on the makeup I used, I'll be sure to have them linked down below. I managed to do my whole makeup routine and tell you a story while my daughter is still sleeping. Whew. So let me go ahead and get some things in order while I still have my hands free. Bye.